Well, I am very blessed that I can interact with our wish granters, our volunteers, our staff members, and our families. I kind of work behind the scenes to schedule and plan and contact different resources in order to make the wish happen, along with my coworkers.
She said to me, I want to help other people. I want to be able to bring wishes to kids, to help them in so many ways. This is what I want to do, Mom.
I mean, come on, I don't think you can get better than that. To work for someone, for an organization that's worldwide, that we just want to give.
She knows and she cares about other people, and she knows how to give.
And without Make-A-Wish, I wouldn't be the woman I am today. I wouldn't be the person who's sitting in front of you right now. Who knows, I may not even be alive if I didn't have that hope and that encouragement that I needed. Who knows where I would be? I was a sophomore in high school, just a boy-crazy, volleyball-playing, cheerleader kind of girl. I was used to the parties and going out and focused on my friends and just very focused on me, as most teenagers are.
Always dancing, singing, changing clothes 3 times a day.
Never thinking about, the future, never really thinking about tomorrow, and just always enjoying the moment. Well, my sophomore year of high school, I started experiencing a lot of fatigue, a lot of night sweats and coughing and just depression.
I thought that she was having a flu or some kind of virus.
It just progressively got worse and worse and worse, and the fevers got higher and the coughing got more, and then more night sweats and more exhaustion.
As a mom, you get a concern and you take her to the doctor, and the doctor always thought that she had the flu.
With that motherly instinct that so many mothers have, decided to take me to her friend's doctor. He said I looked fine, but just to double check, he wanted to do an x-ray, a chest x-ray.
So Christina and I, we stay in the room, and the doctor called and he said, I have something very important to share with you.
And there was a tumor, a little larger than a softball, pressing against my lungs and my heart. And that changed our lives forever.
This is very serious, and we need to rush her to the hospital for a biopsy.
It was unbelievable. It was hard to believe that this was happening to me.
I was by myself in the waiting room for the results. So when the doctor came out from the room, he came straight to me and he said, she has cancer.
And put me into ICU and told me that, we're here for you, just stay comfortable, don't worry about it.
And I started crying. I started screaming. This is my beautiful 16-year-old daughter, and she has cancer. It's something that no parent wants to have those news.
And trying to just comfort me through everything without really telling me what it was going on. People would be coming into my room, praying over me and consoling me and hugging me and kind of saying goodbye.
When the doctor spoke to me again and he said, enjoy your daughter now because she has maybe days to live.
And about a week later, that's when my mother came in and told me, you have stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and the doctors told me that you were going to die in a week. And I'm very glad that you're here after a week.
I decided not to tell her because to be honest, I didn't know how to say it.
I always thought I was Superwoman. I always thought I was, in a way, going to live forever. I never really thought about death. I never thought about the end of my life. So it was just very overwhelming. It's very hard to express it in words. It was very difficult to even comprehend. Chemotherapy is one of those things that you don't really understand how it is until you go through it yourself. It takes over your whole being. It takes over your whole body. It's hard to move. It's hard to flip a page. It's hard to breathe. You have sores down your throat. You can't swallow your own saliva. You can't drink a cup of water without it hurting. And I felt completely different. I felt as if I had no control over my own body and what I was feeling and how I was moving. So it's just, you'd rather die than go through chemotherapy, if you can even understand what I'm saying. Chemotherapy, I think, is even worse than the cancer. I never truly believed that I was gonna die, even though it was being said around so often. I never thought, and I never believed the doctors. I knew I was gonna live. It didn't matter what they said. I knew I was gonna live.
I remember her smile when I said to her, "You're still here, baby. You're still with me. And we're gonna go through this." And she says, "Mom, we're gonna go through this. We're gonna be very strong. And we are not the first family who go through this."
Well, my mother, she told me about Make-A-Wish. The social workers at our hospital brought it up to my mom and told her that it was a great resource. It was one of those organizations that really cared about people and giving families hope and joy.
I cannot believe this, that there's still people out there who really care for us, and we are not alone.
When I had just been into remission is when our fantastic wish granters came to my home and brought me my wish, which was a Apple iBook laptop that I specifically asked for. I wrote down exactly what I wanted on a piece of paper and even drew it for my wish granter at her request.
It was a window for the future. It was a window for her to communicate with her relatives, with her friends, to look for colleges, to just hope.
I wanted to plan for my future, to be able to go to college and make something of myself so that I could do what Make-A-Wish did for me.
And she always said, "Mommy, this is the best wish I could ever get. I will be able to become someone."
And if I would be able to go to school and get the education that I needed to be able to work for an organization like Make-A-Wish, that's all I needed. And I knew that this laptop was the first step to that.
I'm so grateful of all the volunteers, of all the people who work for Make-A-Wish, because Christine has been transformed, has been able to give to this world. And this is what we all need, to learn how to give.
Well, Make-A-Wish gives these families hope, specifically to the children, to these kids, that they're told no on a daily basis. That no, you can't go here, you can't do this, you can't have this. And for us to be able to say, yes, we can give you this, so that you can keep pushing forward in life and have hope and encouragement and joy.
Now she is giving these kids hope and their dreams come true. The Make-A-Wish is a wonderful nonprofit organization that needs a lot of help, needs a lot of donors, because it's worth it.
I'm talking to you directly, everyone out there. You who's sitting there thinking, should I give? How much should I give? What should I give? Without you, literally, none of this is possible. Without your generous gift that you could use for so many other things, but you choose to use for Make-A-Wish. You choose to give to these children. It's indescribable how grateful I am to you.